Welcome to the Greendata Ventures Cookbooks, the video series where we share recipes for success. Today we are in the sales area of project operations because we would like to help you win more contracts or sell more products with clear proposals to potential customers. This video will explain how to build a proposal in Microsoft's project operations, and we will begin by creating a quote for a project. So in the quote area, you're going to come to New and to create a new quote. Because this is a quote for a project, I'm going to name it something that is relevant. So let's call it Project Quote 1. Just a note about this quote ID and revision ID. These will auto-populate as the quote is saved. Let's set a potential customer. And then account manager defaults to whoever is logged in and creating the quote. And why don't we also set an opportunity such as the one we've made in previous videos. Below opportunity, you can create a date where the quote expires on, as well as some discount opportunities with both percentage and amount. You could change the default contracting unit, as well as set a product price list. I'm going to set price list 1, as well as change, if needed, the currency. There's also not to exceed limit, requested delivery date, and status reason, as well as an area to add a description for other people to know what this is about in your organization. Great, now that we have the required information, I'm going to save this. And because we've associated with an opportunity already, and when we go into project price lists, there should be a price list already. That's great, let's keep that. Although you could add a new project price list over here or create custom pricing. But that's fine, so we're going to go to quote lines. And as you can see, this looks very similar to opportunity lines with project-based and product-based. But we're going to add a new quote line in project-based because that is what we are creating today. So if you click that new quote line in the project-based, it sets it right here. If you really needed to change if it was project to product, you could change that here on this product type area. However, we are using project today. So let's call this project line 1. And then we have to set a billing method. Now this is either going to be time and material or fixed price. Today we're going to do time and material. If you already have a project, you can associate that project with this line right now. But I'm just going to set a price right here versus having it added up for us. Okay, great. So now we have a $6,000 quoted amount in this new quote line, and let's save that. In this area, you can also add chargeable roles, chargeable categories, quote line details, an invoice schedule, and customers. For example, if you had multiple customers, you could set a different billing split percentage between however many of them there are, as well as if they have a specific invoice schedule that they require, such as frequency and when they need to start billing, you can set that here as well. So let's save and close this quote line. And as you can see, it shows up in this project-based lines as project line 1 time material. And this amount is going to roll up into this total amount. If you added more, it would sum the whole thing up into here. And so this is what it looks like. We can come back to summary and you can still change things over here as needed. But let's save and close. And you can see that we have our project quote 1 for $6,000 with our correct potential customer. Project operations bridges the gap between sales efforts and delivery operations. Therefore, when you provide more information here in this quote area on the account, this allows more information such as the metadata to be connected to the contracts and the projects as well. So information flows from sales to delivery very smoothly, and you don't have to enter data multiple times in different places.